Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're doing a Blu-ray DVD update. First film is Silent Night, Deadly Night. This is the Screen Factory edition. Love that commission artwork. As for the film, the only problem I have with it, guys, is the inserts, the unrated or uncensored scenes are that of VHS quality. They don't look very good. If you're expecting them to look good, they look like shit. But the actual film itself looks amazing. It's a 4K transfer. You know, the colors pop. It just looks very, very, probably the best the film's ever looked. But I went into it thinking that those unrated scenes would be restored, but they could not find the original 35 millimeter elements. So they had to use basically a VHS rip, and they had to try to color match it as best as they could. And they write a little warning before you watch the film. Now you got your special features here, Linnea Quigley, and interview with cast and crew. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite slashers. Definitely happy to have it, but yeah, I was hoping that those uncut scenes would look a little bit better than what they look. So I would definitely recommend you guys pick this up if you're a fan of the film. I love it personally. It's sleazy. It's yeah. I remember back in the day, quite a stir about this one. You know, when it was first released, Siskel and Ebert, they completely shit on it. You get the original artwork. You get the commission artwork, of course, with Screen Factory, and then the choice to switch it up. And love this original artwork. There's Silent Night, Deadly Night. You know, the Toxic Avenger, the DVD Blu-ray combo pack. Definitely one of my favorite films as a kid. Picture quality is pretty good on this. Yeah, I would definitely rate it a 4 out of a 5. The colors pop. They cleaned it up pretty good, and Troma's not really known for doing miraculous restorations to films, but I thought they did a really good job with this one. I haven't gotten a chance to check out the special features, but this is a cheesy horror film, but it's got some pretty nasty scenes in here. You know, the little kid on the bike that gets run over for points. It's just some pretty fucked up scenes in this one, but I love it. Definitely wanted the green case, but I ordered from Amazon, so that's pretty much come to expect. Okay, then we have My Bloody Valentine, which I got this brand new and sealed. I paid a lot. I paid $70 including shipping, but you know, guys, I waited for this to come down in price, and I rarely buy a used Blu-ray or a DVD. And in this case, I had to buy brand new, and it's long out of print, and I paid the 70 bucks. As you can see, sealed, or it was. And this is the same as far as the uncut, spliced in scenes. They're that of VHS quality. But this is one of my all-time favorite slashers. So the $70, you know, I had to get it. I think I saw one copy for like 60, and I mean, I haven't seen anything for cheaper than that for the film, but I love it. And a lot of people are like, are you crazy? You're spending $70 on a Blu-ray? But, you know, I love it. I love the film. I want to see the film the way the director intended me to see it, and that's in HD. There's My Bloody Valentine. Okay, then we have Silent Night, which is the remake. I heard a lot of people shit on this. I just think it's a solid slasher. You know, you got some pretty good gore scenes in here. Malcolm McDowell, Jamie King. Pretty decent cast. You know, kills are pretty brutal on this one. I really enjoyed it. You know, and it has a couple nods to the original Silent Night, Deadly Night. Malcolm McDowell did a pretty good job in this one. He's not known for his stellar acting, but I thought he did a decent job playing the sheriff in this one. Am I saying it's the best slasher in the past 10 years? No, but, you know, it's a decent film. You know, it's not, doesn't take a brain surgeon to make a movie like this, but definitely don't recommend picking that up. Then we have Prom Night, the original with Jamie Lee Curtis. Love it. It's a little bit of a slow burn. It's actually the first time seeing this. I don't know, just always passed on it and heard the Synapse release. The transfer was incredible, and it does. It looks beautiful. Haven't gotten a chance to check out the special features on this. Got Jamie Lee, her perfect rack. It's definitely a looker. Let me see, get rid of that glare. There we go. Loaded with special features here. 2K transfer. Definitely one of the more iconic slashers of the early 80s. Love it. We have The Prowler, which is another upgrade from my DVD. Tom Savini did the effects in this one, as everybody knows. I heard the transfer isn't amazing. I haven't gotten a chance to checking it out yet, but yeah, I got it for $15, so I just decided to upgrade from my DVD. There's a scene in this film, a shotgun scene towards the end, that rivals that of the Maniac shotgun scene. In this scene, that scene's a little bit more graphic in this one. It's more up close, but definitely a quintessential slasher. Love it. Directed by Joseph Zito. Love that film. Then we have Waist Deep. This is one of my favorite action films of the mid-2000s. Tyrese Gibson. Megan Good, who looks amazing in this. I love Megan Good. Oop. I'll show you the back. Close the door. Hold on here, because the dog walked in. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely one of my favorite mid-2000s action films. I really, really enjoyed this one. It's like a Bonnie and Clyde type deal. Tyrese, his son, gets kidnapped for ransom, and he's got to come up with the money, and they're robbing banks and, you know, hustling to get the money to get the kid back, and it's just a really, really enjoyable movie. Definitely has that rewatchability too. Tyrese actually, you know, a lot of people say he's a shitty actor. I just think, you know, he plays the characters he plays, he nails the role every time. But This is one not too many people talk about this. I don't understand why. I guess they think it's one of those generic, like, gangster type flicks, but I love it. Friday the 13th, the final chapter on Blu-ray. This is my favorite entry into the Friday the 13th franchise. Another film directed by Joseph Zito. I'd love to get an uncut version of this out, a director's cut someday. I'd really, because there's a lot of scenes in here that are cut. As for the transfer, the film looks great. It's cleaned up as best as you're going to be able to clean it up. There's no grain in there. The colors pop. I just thought they did a good job with this Blu-ray. I think they're re-releasing 1 through 8, all Friday the 13th films, the first 8, in a cheaper box set. I don't know if it's in February or March, but I think it's like $30. I'll definitely be grabbing that because I'm not going to spend $350 on that tin where, it's like a book and all the discs, they fit in a book, and, you got to risk the disc getting scratched. But this one's, as far as this, it's the same features as the DVD, the deluxe edition. But this is definitely one of my favorite, or my favorite in the franchise. We have Savage Streets, which is another upgrade from my DVD. One of my all-time favorite films. Linda Blair, Linnea Quigley's in this. Just great revenge film. I love it. This one was a little bit more expensive. I think I got it for $38 or $40 plus shipping. I do have the Scorpion releasing DVD, so I have all the special features on that. This is bare bones, pretty much. Just got this for the picture quality. Some pretty brutal scenes in there. The rape of Linnea Quigley in there. As you can see, there's no special. I don't know why they do that with Blu-ray releases. They release them bare bones like that. It just makes no sense, but whatever. I love the film. Had to upgrade it to blue. And the last two we have, this is DVD. We have Video Nasties, Part 1 and Part 2. 14 hours. They basically go over all the films that were on the Notorious ban list in the early 80s. You have trailers of every film, and it's just very, very thorough, and there's nothing left out. I probably got 7 hours in. I had to take a break, but never got bored of it. They're talking on this one, on the Video Nasties 2, about the BBFC being so strict that they cut a scene from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. The scene where I guess Raphael has the nunchucks, or Michelangelo, and they were just, it was getting to the point where if a film wasn't suitable for children, they would just ban it. I'll show you the back. And then they go over that, I guess, the controversial murder of that little kid with the two young boys. I guess they were 8 and 9 years old, and they beat that kid up and killed him on the train tracks. And they found a copy of Child's Play 3, and they blamed the film for the kids. That's just ridiculous, But this is just an amazing, both of these, amazing documentaries. They pretty much go through every film. You got Campbell Holocaust. They talk about the controversy of I Spit on Your Grave. New York Ripper. They were talking about that pretty much being the most evil film a woman's ever seen. And it's just, ridiculous. Both these, I got these brand new. I believe I paid for the first one $20, and then for the second one I paid $25, but it's well worth it. I love these thorough documentaries on the era when, you know, you had the BBFC just destroying these films, and just no creative expression with these artists. I consider film art, and when you cut it up the way they did, it just makes no sense releasing it like that. But these are definitely ones that I would recommend. And then you have, they were talking about Last House on the Left, and people were breaking into the projection booth to destroy the film. It's just... Severin did an excellent job with these releases. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.